Hello everyone. This will be an explanation of what happened in what I found on a console in a house, and the continuation and the full story of what happened.
Well, hello, and welcome back. And I think I found another unmarked location. Kind of unique, as it's right on the edge of Natick Banks. So, in the little hamlet. And this terminal I found has some interesting things on it. So, personal logs, obviously. It says the gate. Let's try this. We had a really strange day today. We were supposed to go to shop for Halloween costumes, but this morning we looked out the windows and saw people smashing the arch outside. There were lots of police there, but nobody made them stop. Later a bus showed up and lots of our neighbors started getting on. I saw some of the police come into our building, and Mama took us up to the roof to play. I thought that would be fun, but we had to be real quiet, stay outside for a long time. Mama wouldn't let us go back inside until it was really cold and dark outside. She cried when Papa finally came home. Grown-ups are weird. Moving in. I don't see why we have to live at Uncle Marshall's house, but Mama says this is our home now. I liked it. I liked our old apartment in Pearlwood. We don't even have our own rooms here. Everyone has to spend all day in the back room, and it's smelly. Everyone is being weird here too. I asked when Auntie Song is going to get home, but Uncle wouldn't answer, and Mama started crying. Mickey even pushed me down and tried to kick me before Papa pulled him off and sent him to sit in the corner. Papa told me later that Auntie was going away to a camp for a while. That sounds fun to me, and I had a bunch of questions about it. Papa just told me it's not for kids, and I shouldn't bring it up again, or bring it up anymore. It kinda sounds like what happened on the other side of things, I guess, when war happens. Jason's game. Papa says I'm not allowed to play downstairs with Jason anymore. I want to scream. We were playing this holotape his big brother traded for at school. He said we should learn something from it, but when Papa saw me playing it, he took it out and made Jason go home. He was really mad and made me go to my room. I can hear him on the phone with Uncle arguing about the Red Menace game. I don't do anything. It's not fair. I didn't do anything, sorry. World Series. I hate it here. I just want to die. the World Series started and Boston is playing, but I can't even go upstairs to watch. Mama says there are bad people in the neighborhood today, and we shouldn't disturb them if they visit Uncle Marshall. So we're stuck in the room all day again. The TV upstairs is full blast, but I still can't hear what's going on. I tried to call Jason so he would tell me the score, but Mama got really mad when she saw me with the phone. She said it's silly to be worried about a stupid game. It's baseball. How can she not get it? Ugh. Just kill me now. Sirens. Everything's gone crazy. Those loud sirens came on and woke me up. They didn't turn off this time, and Uncle Marshall came running downstairs. Then we heard a huge boom. The grown-ups were arguing about whether we should leave. Mama is staying here with me and Mickey. I wanted to go with Papa, but he said I have to take care of Mama and Mickey. Papa put on a big coat and a scarf and a hat. He looked silly. He took all the money from the jar and said we had to stay put while he and Uncle Marshall went to try and buy food and water. That sounds kind of scary. She or he sounds fairly young. Scary people. There were people up in the house yesterday who came in while we're sleeping. Someone they brought with them was crying. I think there was a fight. They broke a bunch of stuff and said a lot of cuss words. Papa and Uncle said we are going to wait till they go to sleep, then try to make a run for it. And that's all. Interesting, but it sounds like people from China who immigrated here just before the war, here in the United States. So it's kind of an interesting peer into the other side, you know? What are people on the other side having to deal with? But I hope you enjoyed that. So until I find another unmarked location.
Hello and welcome back. I do believe I found something that may interest a few of us. Not the middle blocks, but rural Harewood residents. So let's have a look. I never really knew exactly what happened here, but I'm going to show you the location. So you're near the combat zone, Mass Bay Medical Center. Swans Pond is here in Boston Common, and Boylston Club. I don't know if I'm up or down. Which way is gonna head out? It appears we have been abandoned for a while. I'm just guessing. Going. What I might experience here. I definitely need some light on it. Okay, well. Not really telling me a lot. And I'm just guessing that it's just the elevator. Alright, well, let's go up the elevator and see what happens here.
Going up.
I think I'm looking at some monsters here. Oh, hey Kate.
Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
Hey, don't tell me what to do. Theater district. Okay. Ooh. Well, how do I get to it? Ooh. Definitely a different setup. It's a long way down. Ooh, I see some stuff. Here we go. Ooh, fashionable glasses. It looks like you can just kind of drop down if you want. Cool. Part of a room. So I know some of the lore around this. You should find a room, child's room, and one of the sets of blocks should say Kim. If you look closely, that says Kim. So it belonged to a young child who was of Asian descent. So at the time there was a war, and the war was with China. Yeah. So I guess that explains some of what I found. In-game on some of the terminals that I've come in contact with.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
So it's definitely bomb there, that's for sure. But that would have been their apartment, I do believe. Ooh, good stuff.
Being sung by choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos.
So I guess this is kind of
Turkey and some mistletoe.
back to here.
Make the season bright.
Interesting, though,
Tiny tots
to find out some of the back history of
find it hard to
the Fallout universe.
They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded
I hope this doesn't take too long, but we'll get through there. So I hope you and enjoyed this episode is it kind of gave me some insight into a previous terminal that I had. Really just kind of explained the story that happened with some people that immigrated from China just before the war, and then as war broke out against China, these people are trying to flee the country because they weren't accepted, we'll just say. So I hope that gives you some insight on to that. You might have to reference what episode that came from, but yeah. So until next time, until I make another little episode of